Alright, welcome back, gamers. I have an unboxing for you guys today. Yeah, so I got a bunch of stuff. Came from China, just showed up, and we're gonna take a look at it. Got a big bag on the table. I'm gonna pull out one thing at a time. Hopefully they don't fall out. And yeah, we'll get through this little unboxing. I got a bunch of stuff off Aliexpress. Their dollar thing. I don't know, it's dollar something, dollar saver, I think it's called. But it's like their choice stuff, so the shipping's like super fast. It's like a week to get to you, and everything's under like 20 bucks. So most items are like $1 or $2 or like $5 or less. So we're gonna pull everything out and see what we got, starting with item number 1. This is Tool, spelled with a 2. So this is a brand that I've heard of. I've seen a couple other people use. It is like a soldering brand or whatever. They have miscellaneous supplies and whatnot. But yeah, so this is called Tool. It says ultra soft jumper wire, and essentially this is wire that is not like enamel coated. So this is basically exactly what it says. It's jumper wire. So if you have a broken PCB, you know, graphics card that cracked or something like that, and you grind away all the traces, or like stupid little micro soldering on a PCB, that's what this stuff's for. So this is essentially super fine wire. I mean, like extreme, super fine. It's 0.02 millimeters. So you're talking like extremely fine. I don't know if this is a good size. I've never used this stuff before. Personally, I've like the 2080 that I fixed, I used IM wire that I have like wire. When I used to build earphones, I had this copper stranded wire that I had. I would unstrand it and use that. And it was the perfect size, but it was a pain in the ass because it was all enamel coated and you had to strip the enamel off before using it. So this stuff is supposed to be like super easy to solder to or weld onto a board. And there are 100 meters of this stuff. 100 meters, dude. This was like $2. So I don't know if it's gonna be good, but you know, you never know if you need it. It can be useful in the future. So that's item number 1. Let's reach in our bag here. All right, this is item number 2. Feels like a feminine product. I won't say which one, but yeah. 1 second. All right, I'm back. I had to rip a massive fart, and I didn't want to do it on camera because it was gnarly. All right, so sorry if that's TMI. I just figured I'd share that with you guys. So, what do we got in here? Got like a joint or something? Probably a bomb, stick of dynamite. Oh, okay. Yeah, it does look like a feminine product, but it's this is a what do you call it? It's like a heater core for my soldering iron. And so I had a guy the other day commented saying something about my tools like barely being enough or whatever. I'm like, dude, that's the point. Like I'm trying to use the cheapest stuff possible. Like I want to show what you can do with like the cheapest crap. But I have a feeling that I haven't used it that much. I mean, I've used it a bit, but I have a feeling that my heating element is starting to get weak in my my hot air gun here. So I bought a replacement element for it. Supposedly this is 700 watts, but then I also read that it's like 450, and so I'm curious if I can like overdrive it. But so this is supposedly the element that belongs to that gun. So I went on Amazon and they showed a picture of it, and I was like, okay, well, I can get it off AliExpress for like $2. It was literally the same price. It was like $2. So I got that. So we're gonna replace the element in there. All right, this is item number 3. What do we got? It's kind of obvious because you can see it through the packaging. Now some of these belong to a project. So any of you that don't know, I'm trying to get a little bit more into GPU repair, and so I needed some specific tools, and I'll show you guys. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about here in a minute. But I need to build a little project thing, and that revolves around a bunch of pieces, like of components and some 3D printed parts. So a lot of this stuff all belongs to that one project, so I'll show you here in a second. So what we got here is a volt amp meter. So this just, you know, pops into like a little box or whatever, or you can pop it into any little project, and it's a little volt amp meter. This was like, I don't know, same thing. It was like $2 or like $1 or something. Maybe, might have been $3. I don't know. Anyway, not very expensive. Not expensive at all. So that's what that is. So I got one of those. That's item number 3. Let's grab the pink one. I like the pink one. All right, this one, I have no clue what this is. I have no idea. Feels weird. So, ooh, comes in an anti-static bag. Oh, okay, cool. All right, so this, like I said, this is all part of the same project, a lot of this stuff. So we have item number 4. This is a breakout. It goes from ATX, and it has basically fuses for each voltage. So you have your 12 volt rail. Actually, it looks like 2 12 volt rails, 5 volt rail, and 3.3 volt rail, and then a dedicated power switch to switch the power supply. This will probably remove and end up hot wiring. Or I'll just, you know, tack onto the back. But yeah, so this turns on the power supply, and then this breaks out all the supply voltages to your different rails. So that's pretty cool, and that is going to combine with this. So kind of starting to get an idea of what we're doing here. All right, so those 2 items, and there's a ton of specific, like ton of different versions of this. This was like $1.96. I remember that because I looked at a few of these, and they have smaller ones too. They have big. This was like kind of wider. I don't know. I like the way it looked. It looked like it was going to work out a little better for my needs. They have ones that are like pretty compact, and they have like smaller terminals and stuff. They have some that have USB ports where you can plug USB devices and stuff into. They have some that come in like acrylic cases and stuff. I didn't need any of that. I just needed a PCB because this is going to go inside a box. So that is item number 4, right? Yeah, 4. What do we got? All right, item number 5. We got a box. What's in the box? What's in the box? Oh, yeah, this is a cool item. So, all this stuff is like practical repair tool stuff that you can get super cheap from China. I'm done buying stuff like this off Amazon. It's way too expensive. Yeah, you get it like next day, a lot of the stuff, but it's like several times cheaper if you just order it straight from China. It is like no joke, and it's free shipping. Like, you know, if you order so many items, you get free shipping, and it takes a week. Like, why, you know, 2 days, a week, like, but you save like $50. So this little item here, I need to get a CR20 something. I just get one acrylic piece. Okay, whatever. This is a USB tester. So we have USB-C. Looks like 2 USB 3s, but that one's not populated. So that must be like USB 2, USB 3. And then we have another USB-C. We have a micro B. We have a B, or 3.0 B. We have a lightning? Yeah, okay. I was like, what is that? Yeah, so we got a lightning, micro B, and B. So we got B, micro B, lightning, C, A, 3.0 A, So 2, it's type 3, and the 3.0B. And then it shows all the different like wiring, you know, what all the wires are, gives you kind of a layout. It's do not connect to device. So obviously they don't want you plugging it into something. But yeah, so you can hardwire it, like have a dedicated power supply. I don't know if it came, yeah, it didn't come with a pigtail. It's kind of stupid, but or you could use a CR2032. And then it's got a little power switch here, or a little switch to switch between the voltage in and the battery, it looks like. So that's cool. I have so many USB cables now, because my PC setup, and half of them like are broken, and I want to know exactly what's broken on them. And I mean, it has USB-C, so that could be good for like, you know, docks and stuff, working on, I don't know, various electronics or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, you can test. You can't obviously like check protocols or anything. You need a oscilloscope for that, but you can at least see if your cables are good, check the data lines and all that. All right, so item number 6, I think 6, yeah, 6. All right, this is, oh, nice, hell yeah. So, this is a multifunctional USB safety tester. I don't know what that means, but it's a voltage tester, basically. So it does your volts, your amps, your blah bitty blah doo 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 doo. Whoop, shit. Oh, ah. Damn, that thing is tiny. So basically the way this works, I shelled out for the more expensive Bluetooth version. This was 15 bucks ish, 15 I think. And then it's got this little breakout here to go from micro B to full size USB in like the weirdest form factor I've ever seen. But anyway, this advertised that you can put it on a screen, so I want to incorporate this into OBS. So if I ever do have a I don't know, like a phone, like a cell phone or something that I'm fixing, I want to be able to read the amperage and stuff and the voltage and have it displayed on the screen for you guys so you can see it. I don't know if this will work for that, but I assume with the Bluetooth functionality, I can rig up some kind of app or whatever, similar to what I did with the thermal camera. You can incorporate anything in OBS. OBS lets you do like anything. So that is item number 6, I believe. Hopefully that's not bad luck for the item, because I don't know if it's any good. All right, item number 7. Easy. Item number 8. Easy. So I got angled nozzles because what, they gave me another nut. Okay. So I ordered, oh, I guess you just get an extra nut with both of them. Okay. So I ordered angled nozzles. This one's a little small, but that's fine. And this one's decent, like average size. That's what she said. But yeah, so I ordered these because when you're trying to, you know, show an item on the microscope and you have your hot air gun with a straight nozzle, you're literally like this, so you're blocking the camera. With these, let me see if I can, here, give me 1 second, I'm gonna pull my stupid nozzle off real quick. Okay, so with these, obviously because it's 90 degrees, now look, it doesn't obstruct the camera view, so I can heat up whatever it is that I'm working on, and I don't have a, you know, butt end of a hot air station or gun or whatever in your face. So that's essentially all these were for. It just makes it easier, because then yeah, it's just, these are so much easier. They have long ones that like extend out further and then angle down, but I couldn't find them on Aliexpress. I could only find them on like Amazon. I probably didn't look hard enough, or maybe they're just not in the dollar section. But these were in the dollar section, and I think like a set of 3 or 4 of these on Amazon is like, they want like 12 or 13 bucks. These were like $1.60 each, so way cheaper. Yeah, you have to order them like one at a time. I didn't really see any like sets, but that's fine. All right, item number 9. Right? Are we on 9? My memory still good? All right, so item number 9. What do we got? Number 9. Number 9. Number 9. Number 9 is toggle switch. Ooh, yeah, baby. Oh, feel that positive reinforcement or whatever you call it. Positive. Yeah, I hear that. I don't know if that AI filter's taking that out, but yeah. So this is again part of that same project. So if we start putting the pieces together, we have meter, switch, ATX power supply. Catch where I'm going with this? I think you do. I think you do. And then we got this will go on the 12 volt like this, but we got graphics card, got that, and our button. So yeah, so that is part of this project here. Numero 10. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No, anyway. So we got some banana jacks or binding posts, whatever you want to call them. There's like, I don't know, 5-way. I don't know what they are. They're binding posts. But so we have these because this hopefully is going to fit inside the box, and these will go on the outside of the box, and then I can just screw my 12 volt pigtails on the outside of the box, which will be nice. This will be sticking out the back, so ATX power supply, boom, plugs into that. Binding posts on the back of the box that go to pigtails, and yeah, so that's that. And then what else we got? So number 11, we got another switch. So I figured I'd get 2 of them. One will turn on the box. One will deliver 12 volts continuous. So basically one of these will just turn on the volt amp meter kind of thing and just have it like running in standby. The other one will turn on, you know, the graphics card, like full time, you know, full duty cycle or whatever. So that's why I got 2 switches. And then we have this number 12. Right. So I also got a couple momentary switches. All right, so we got momentary switches here. This is going to be to pulse the power. So probably could have got an easier switch to deal with. They had a rocker switch that they said was momentary, but I didn't like it really. So I was like, whatever, I'll just get a little push button thing. These are rated for 12 volts at like 30 amps or something like that. So I figured this will be good for pulse power. So if we're holding a thermal camera over the graphics card and we just want to light it up occasionally to see if there are any, you know, bad components that are overheated or overheating, then we can use these little push switches. So we got those, and then we got a couple O-ring washers that came with those. So all this right here is all part of the same project. And final, is this the final one? Yes. All right, so what is this, 12, I think? I already know what this one is. I can already feel it, so. Whoops. All right, so what do we got here? So, going back to, I don't want to spoil it just yet. We'll just open it up. You guys could probably already take a guess at what it is based on the shape of some other items. So, in the land of repair tools, there are lots of different replacement parts, but all the replacement parts meet different standards. So I bought a different standard. for my hot air station. So actually, I think I'm supposed to hang on to that. Yeah, so I need to hang on to this. That is an insulator. So basically, how do I want to put this? This didn't have a rating on it, but I assume this is 450 watts. This was listed as a 700 watt part. I don't know if this will fit in the hot air gun because of its size. It might be too big, but I bought it anyway because it was like $2. But yeah, I want to try to get as much heat out of my hot air station as I can without melting the hot air station. And man, these wires are thin. It's like mica powder or something all over them. Must be toxic. But yeah, so I just ordered a couple different kinds just in case. So this is the one that's supposed to be in there. This is one that I just ordered just in case. Obviously this one is way smaller, so there's probably either some kind of sheath or something in there, or this just belongs to a bigger hot air gun. It said 858. Oh yeah, that's way too big. So it doesn't fit, but that's fine. If I get another hot air gun that's bigger, has higher airflow or whatever, then at least I'll have one of these for the future. So it was worth a shot. But anyway, but yeah, that's it, guys. That's basically all the stuff here. So just to recap, we got a USB tester, we got a USB voltage meter for devices, we got a couple heating elements, we got some jumper wire, and then we got a bunch of stuff here for a project box for GPU repair, and then we also have our little angled hot air adapters. So all together, all of this stuff here with shipping and everything, I want to say cost me $30. It was like or less. It was almost, I think, like 27 or 30 or something like that. So yeah, I mean, that's a good deal. That's a lot of stuff for $30. Took 5 days to get here. It all came in the same package, and easy peasy. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. It's just a little quick unboxing for you, but I figured I haven't had content out in a little while, so give you guys some more videos. Anyway, catch you later. Peace.